Hello guys, and welcome back to our Unity level creation video series. Uh, in the previous video I actually moved away from this project to address a request from the audience to make a portal system, and the request had some specifications to use the first person control of the standard assets. So I thought since I didn't have proper asset importing workflow shown in the video set, uh, to start it from scratch and show it to you guys. While making the portal system, I thought it's better if I could integrate this logic into my level creation project as well. So this video is mostly made with the purpose of adding some portal teleportation techniques into this level. Okay, so let's get started uh, adding some portals into our level. First of all, I'm going to create a small visual element using my Pro Builder window. You can either click this new shape tool or go with Control Shift K, and you get the shape selector from Pro Builder. I'm going to select let's go with arch, or we have the torus. We do have a cool torus here. Let's try changing some parameters to get a cool look. It's better if we could move it away from our world, just so that we can get a proper idea of what we are doing. Okay, it looks a bit like a spaceship. We do have a radius. Let's keep it around. How we get to? Let's try. Oh, that's 10. 10. We can actually change this tube radius over here. Yeah, it looks more appealing. I think with the radius of 10 units, it won't fit inside our level. First, let's try focusing to our player. Let's zoom out a little bit. Go to this side and select our torus and move it to this view. Yeah, you can already see it's too big for our level. I'm going to reduce this radius to 2 units and scale down the tube radius further 2 units, and yeah, let's go with 0.1. 0.2. Yeah, 0.2 seems okay. We don't need to edit the horizontal circumference here. Let's keep it 360, and I think vertical circumference would do a little help so that we don't get the two sides included, right? If I could go with 180, you probably get half of this torus. Yeah, that's better. Now let's go to our move tool. Let's try go to our top view. Let's switch to isometric view. Ooh. Yeah, it would fit around here easily. I'm going to keep this torus fixed to this ceiling for now. Yeah, let me check the forward direction of this guy. Yeah, the forward is pointing to somewhere over here. Yeah, that could look weird. I'm going to create a parent to this object. Let's click let's create a new empty game object. Control Shift N and press F2. Go portal. Make this I'm going to rotate this by 90 degrees. Let me just build our model here, and I'm going to close my new shape window, and using my transform over here, I'm going to rotate this around the x-axis by 90. Yeah, it's better. 90, and I'm making this a child of our portal. Yeah. Okay. Now I have a small object that actually can be placed around our level to represent a portal. I'm going to rotate this again around the x-axis by 90. So my intention was to keep our transforms forward direction aligned with the front side of this portal. I think it's better to have it in this context to actually make a different way of using portals, such as falling off of a roof while entering from another portal. Instead of using the player's forward direction like we did in the previous video, I'm going to use the forward direction of the portal itself and spawn my player in a position in front of the portal, and I'm not going to use the other side of the portal because I'm planning to make only one directional portals for this level. Okay, so we have a good visual element for this portal. Now let's move to scripting part. Actually I'm going to do a small modification to the script we already have. So this even this video is not going to be very long. You will see what I'm going to do soon. So let's find out what's going to happen with this portal. So here is our portal script. As you can if you can recall what we did in the previous video, we actually access the character controller whenever it enters a trigger collider that is attached to our portal, and you disable it. Change the transforms position into the exit uh, portal's position, and instead of adding our player's movement direction, I am adding the exit transforms forward direction with a small offset, so that it always spawns in front of the portal always. So you are whenever you are passing through the portal, you spawn in front of the portal no matter what. So let's get back to our editor. We couldn't attach any colliders into this portal object, right? I am going to first remove our mesh collider in this pro builder object and remove component. Okay, and I'm going to attach a box collider to our parent object over here. Let's go add component, and I have already searched for box collider and add a box collider here. So for now, let's go to our bottom view and edit this properly. So we can actually keep the box collider inside our circular area. Whoa. Like this, and let's go to side view. You can see the collider is not thin enough. I'm going to reduce the thickness a little bit. Yeah, cool. And I'm turning off the editing and check on the is trigger property for this box collider, and we have our script, the portal script. We don't need the exit transform at the moment, and we pretty much have a proper instance of a portal at hand. Let's add some more visual elements here. You know, we can add some material to add a cool color into this portal mesh. I already have created an emissive material using this bluish color. You can see this in this HDR color picker. I'm going to drag this guy into this torus for now. You can see it didn't make an effect to the surrounding lighting, because we have to make it a static object so that the light gets baked into the other static objects during the baking process. So I am selecting this portal and I am going to check on static, and you will get this prompt whether we should apply the static property to the child objects. So I'm going to click yes. Right. So if we go to our lighting and let's try generating our light maps, you can see in the first moment we do have a little bluish tint going in the sides. Okay, it's not very noticeable, but you can see there's a little bit of color here. Let's try clicking auto generate here and edit our material to get more effect here. Okay, my baking process completed, and now you can actually notice the color mixing with our yellow lights in this level. So now we can reuse this instance by creating prefabs, and let's just pepper it around our level in a more puzzle like manner to create a little fun gameplay in our level. So I'm going to create my prefab here. Let's go to prefab folder and drag it in here. Right. For now I'm going to disable auto generating light maps. Let's rename this guy as corridor start portal. And now we can actually even duplicate this guy so that we make another instance of this prefab with the same values. I am going to keep this portal in a different position. We may need to rotate. Let's reset our rotation here. Let's go to our move, rotate and scaling tool, so it's way more easier. I think we had a flat wall over here, so it's easier to do. I'm going to go top view. Let's move it over here. and let's just reset our rotation here. This should be about 90 degrees, and we need to keep it on the wall, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's go to play mode then check it out. So we have our corridor portal and we have this other portal as well. I'm going to mark the exit of this portal into the corridor start portal. So while selecting our duplicate, I'm going to drag my previous instance and drop it to the exit transform variable. So if we go to play mode and we hit here, so yeah, we fell out of the level, right? So let's go back to our script. Obviously our offset that we add to spawn our player is too much. We can adjust it into 2 units. Yeah, save our script. Let's go back to our editor. Yeah, now it's actually working. So now we have some cool portal mechanic introduced to our level. So I'm going to have my own way of adding portals to this level. So let's go with that. I'm going to replace this portal to another place, which is actually a place outside this level that we have already created. So which means I have to create another cube and go around scaling it the way I want. So I'm going Control Shift K. Here I'm going to pick another, let's say, we do have cool options here. Let's try going with a cylinder, so it should look like a giant circle, right? Yeah, I'm going to use a cylinder and go build and use my move tool. Let's move it somewhere outside our okay, wait, I couldn't alter my properties for this cylinder. I'm going to delete this, and again let's pick cylinder again here. Yeah, let's zoom out a little bit. I think we should move it somewhere outside even for now. Yeah, let's keep our radius into something like 10 units would do. Okay, we may have to increase our number of sides a little bit more. Yeah, let's keep 32. and I think the height would need a little bit of an increase. Shall we go with 5 units tall? Yeah. Hmm. I think we don't need so many faces. Can't we go with about 24? Yeah, 24 seems cool. Okay, so we have a cylinder. Let's click build. Okay, we have a cylinder, and let's pick our portal here. Hmm. Let's do a little bit of uh, modification over here. Hmm. Can we merge these faces? I'm going to merge all of them. I'm not going to cut holes or do anything. Let's try actually merge these faces. Yeah, and yeah, let's try. This actually looks a little bit okay. I'm going to use my scale tool. We can actually create something weird here. Whoa. Okay, I'm quite happy with what I'm seeing here. Let's flip our normals and go to object selection. Yeah, I'm already there, and go to my portal. I'm going to rename it as Arena Enter Portal. No, Arena Exit. And let's move it inside our arena. I'm going to rotate it again. By 90 degrees. Let's keep it inside. Okay, and also we may need some lighting inside. I'm going to go to my bottom view. Let's just center this guy as much as possible. Yeah, and let's create a light. Let's go with the point light. Let's call it arena light. And move it inside our level. Let's try increasing our range. Yeah, seems okay. Also, let's try adding a little bit of a color, right? Yeah, this does look kind of promising. Increase the range a little bit more. Yeah. So if we go back to our play mode, sorry, we have some more stuff to do here. Let's close our shape tool. So we have an exit portal, right? Should we keep it on top, or I think I am going to shift it to the bottom and call this -90. So you will arrive at this room by somehow, and when you enter this portal you go to the starting point or this point of the level, right? So I'll create some more portals to connect these 2 points inside our level. We do have some hidden paths here, so if we could just add the portal somewhere like here, it would actually cool to play. I'm going to side view and add another portal. Now I am going to in this time use the portal in our project view and drag it directly into the sea. I'm going to use the rotation as, so it's 0, yeah, and go to a right side view. I think we need to move it to the left a little bit, yeah. Better. So we would enter from here. Let's do the exit from somewhere like over here, which would be actually fun. I'm going to rename this guy as tunnel portal, and we exit from here. I'm going to drag another guy here and just drop it. I'm not going to perfectly center this for now. Yeah, I'm happy with what I'm seeing. So the tunnel portal's exit has to be this portal that I just created. I'm going to rename this as roof portal. So you can see that I am not actually assigning both exits all the time. You have one portal and the exit of that portal is going to be another. So each portal acts as only one side of our teleportation. One portal handles the entering and the other portal handles the exit. The exit portal doesn't handle any entrance logic, and I am placing my exit portals in such a way that you cannot go again and go through an exit portal to go back in the teleportation direction. You can see you can't walk upwards and go into this portal, or you can't even go upwards from here and go backwards. I think you can understand that trick that I'm using right now. So if we could fall from here and fall into another portal that's somehow floating in midair, that would kind of look fun. I'm gonna create another shape. For now, let's go with another. Yeah, let's just go with a cube. Sorry, it should be a cube. Yeah, and I'm not going to make much changes. Just build it, and I'm going to push it down over here. Let's get help from our top view. I think, why can't I see this? For now, let's just, what if we flip the normals of this guy and we go to top view? Yeah, so now we can actually see it from the other side because of the flip normals. We'll flip the normals again to the original position after we adjust our portal, this cube down here. Yeah, this seems okay. So again, let's go back to our torus and flip the normals. Yeah, okay. Now I am going to place my other portal on the surface of this cube. Let's select it and just drag in another portal. Place it somewhere here. Okay. And the rotation should be -90. And let's go to top view. Now we can actually see properly because it's actually facing the normals outwards, so we can render it. So the player falls from here into this, and let's exit from here. I think that would be enough, or if not, we'll have to keep making portal paths here and there again and again. So we have exit here. I'm going to make this portal a child of this cube. Which one is this? Yeah, okay. So I have this portal over here. I'm dragging it down as downwards as possible and drag it into this cube. Yeah. And also we have to make this cube static. We actually do not need to do this again and again. We'll static only this object because the portal itself is already static by the prefabs rules. Right. And what else? Let's just move it down a little bit. Yeah. We could have some cool falling in between. And we need another exit portal into this cylinder room. Yeah. And let's select our cube's portal, and the exit of this portal should be our new portal that we just created. Where is that one? this guy. Yeah, I'm going to rename it as port arena roof portal. I'm just naming this so that I can identify them quickly. I'm not giving any context right now. I'm just giving different names. Mm. So let's select the cubes portal and drag in our arena roof portal here. I think we actually completed the smaller path. Let me just select this guy here and check. Yeah, we can actually test our level. So in our play mode, we have our portal here. So let's go in. We fell down, somehow we fell outside the collider. So this guy is not triggering anything. Let's see. I think it's because of our parent-child relationship. I think it's affecting our collisions. For now I'm going to keep it outside. Just the positioning is enough. I'm not going to move it around. It's not going anywhere. Are we getting any errors? No. Let's check it again. Why aren't we getting any collisions here? Yeah, I think the collisions actually are conflicted with the cube and our torus. So we did enter our cylindrical part. So if we go into this portal, yeah, again it's not happening. We do have this collider. I think the collisions are conflicting with our so I think it's better if we could add a little bit of thickness to our box collider. For that I'm going to edit my prefab. We can click this arrow here and go to our prefab editor window, and in this I'm going to add a small amount for this width, and let's save it and go back. So if we select it right now, yeah, it's applied here. Hmm, this is somewhat weird. We did get the debug logs recorded properly, but for some reason we are not getting this collision for the final portal. I think it's actually conflicting with the mesh collider. That is actually a problem at the moment. So now it's actually doing okay. But the only problem is this guy is floating. Hmm. We'll keep it for now. We will keep it in somewhere uh, that won't trigger collisions or conflict collisions with the flow, right? Or instead we could actually increase the collider size only in this exit portal. I'm going to edit the collider only for this guy, right? Now whenever we enter this region, it should actually trigger this, our enter logic. Yeah, so we have a bit of a loop created with this portal mechanic inside our own level. So let's bake our lighting again because we added some more meshes into this level. Before doing that, let's select this cylinder part and set it to static. And also I think I did, yeah, the cube is already static. And let's generate lighting. Our baking process is complete. So right now my level has the portal system implemented, connecting different locations of my level. So this is our new region that we just created, and if we enter here, you go back to the beginning. Okay, uh, this video took longer than I expected. uh, there were some problems here and there with the collisions. uh, I'm gonna stop my video uh, for now and see you guys again with another video on how we can improve this level further.